1. The Lion and the Mouse Story Summary. Once upon a time, a mighty lion got trapped in a hunter's net. A small mouse came across him and promised to help. The lion laughed but allowed the mouse to gnaw through the ropes. Later, the lion was caught in a hunter's trap. The mouse returned and chewed through the ropes, freeing the lion. Moral: even the smallest friend can be of great help. Why it works? This classic fable teaches kindness, the importance of helping others, and the idea that no one is too small to make a difference. 2. The Tortoise and the Hare Story Summary. In a race between a speedy hare and a slow tortoise, the hare is so confident of winning that he takes a nap. Meanwhile, the tortoise keeps going at a steady pace and wins the race. The hare wakes up too late and realizes his overconfidence cost him the race. Moral: slow and steady wins the race. Why it works? This story teaches the importance of persistence and not underestimating others based on their appearance or speed. 3. The Ugly Duckling Story Summary. An ugly duckling is ridiculed by other animals because of his appearance. He feels sad and lonely, but as he grows, he transforms into a beautiful swan. The other animals are amazed when they see how beautiful he has become. Moral: don't judge someone by their appearance. Why it works? This story teaches children about self-worth and how beauty comes from within, also encouraging them to embrace their unique qualities. 4. The Boy Who Cried Wolf Story Summary. A young shepherd boy repeatedly tricks the villagers by shouting that a wolf is attacking his sheep, even though there is no wolf. When a real wolf comes, no one believes him, and the wolf ends up eating the sheep. Moral: liars are not believed even when they tell the truth. Why it works? This story teaches the importance of honesty and the consequences of making false claims. 5. The Ant and the Grasshopper Story Summary. The hard-working ant spends the summer gathering food while the grasshopper spends his time singing and playing. When winter arrives, the ant has plenty of food, but the grasshopper has none. The ant teaches the grasshopper the importance of planning ahead. Moral: prepare for the future. Why it works? This story teaches children the value of hard work and planning, as well as the consequences of procrastination. 6. Little Red Riding Hood Story Summary. Little Red Riding Hood is on her way to visit her grandmother when she encounters a wolf. The wolf tricks her into revealing where her grandmother lives and takes a shortcut. When Red Riding Hood arrives, she realizes the wolf has disguised himself as her grandmother, but a nearby hunter saves the day. Moral: don't trust strangers. Why it works? This classic story teaches children about caution and the importance of listening to trusted adults. 7. The Gingerbread Man Story Summary. A little old woman and man bake a gingerbread man, but he comes to life and runs away, saying, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." He is chased by various animals and humans but outsmarts them all. Eventually, a sly fox tricks him, and he is eaten. Moral: don't be too overconfident. Why it works? This story is fun, with a sense of humor and adventure, and it teaches the importance of not underestimating others. 8. The Golden Goose Story Summary. A poor man finds a golden goose that lays golden eggs. He and his wife get greedy and want more eggs, so they try to force the goose to lay more. In their greed, they end up losing the goose and the golden eggs. Moral: greed can lead to losing everything. Why it works? This story teaches the importance of contentment and not being greedy, emphasizing the value of appreciating what we have. 9. The Rabbit and the Elephant Story Summary. An elephant and a rabbit argue about who is the most powerful. The elephant boasts about his size and strength, but the rabbit challenges him to a race. Throughout the race, the rabbit uses its agility and cleverness, outsmarting the elephant at every turn, and wins the race. Moral: brain is more powerful than brawn. Why it works? This story teaches children that intelligence and cleverness often win over mere strength. 10. The Selfish Giant Story Summary. A giant has a beautiful garden, but he refuses to let children play in it. When winter comes, the garden remains cold and lifeless. Eventually, the giant opens his garden to the children, and spring returns to the garden. The giant learns the importance of sharing and kindness. Moral: sharing is caring. Why it works? This story teaches the value of kindness, generosity, and the positive effects of sharing with others. 11. The Fox and the Grapes Story Summary. A hungry fox sees some grapes hanging from a vine, but despite trying to reach them, he cannot. Frustrated, he walks away, saying that the grapes were probably sour anyway. Moral: it's easy to despise what you can't have. Why it works. This story teaches children about rationalizing failure and how people sometimes downplay things they can't get.